How does money walk into your life on its own? Bob Proctor's Most Mysterious Thoughts, The Secret Science of Wealth and Energy. Whatever you are experiencing in your life right now, whether it is wealth, poverty, relationships, or health, all of it depends on the energy inside you, the vibration within you. Bob Proctor always said, you don't get rich by doing certain things. You get rich by doing things in a certain way. That means you don't become rich just by doing something. You become rich when you act in a particular way, with the energy and vibration that attracts prosperity. But the question is, what is that certain way? What is that mindset? What is that perspective that makes money walk into your life on its own? Bob Proctor said, money is an idea. It is a reward you receive for the service you provide. Money is not just paper. It is an idea, a vibration, an energy that moves when you become worthy of calling it. When you focus on the lack of money, you increase that lack. When you fear that money will run out, you send that fear into the universe, and the universe makes that fear real. Bob would say, you don't need to work harder. You need to think better. Not more labor, but more precise thinking. When a person sees themselves as poor, even if they have millions, their vibration remains the same, scarcity. And the universe responds to that vibration with more scarcity. Have you ever wondered why some people make money without much effort? Why some people, even after losing everything again and again, rise back to become millionaires? And why others, despite years of hard work, live a limited life? The answer is money vibration. Bob said, the law of vibration is the primary law. The law of attraction is secondary. Always remember, the law of attraction is only the effect. The real cause is your vibration. Your thoughts, your imagination, your words, all of these together create a certain energy. This energy, this vibration, carries you to a specific frequency, and the universe sends things toward you that match that frequency. If you are not on the frequency of money energy, then no matter how hard you work, how many courses you take, how much you save, money will not stay with you. Bob Proctor used to say, your outside world is a reflection of your inside world. Whatever is happening outside is just a mirror of your inner thoughts. If you truly want to see money walk into your life, you must first become worthy of it on the level of vibration, on the level of thought, and on the level of emotion. Now the question arises, how do you change that vibration? Bob's most powerful advice was repetition of positive images and ideas. Every single day, again and again, see yourself in that image. Feel that life you want to live. Close your eyes for 10 minutes and see yourself in a situation where money flows easily into your life. No fear, no worry, only peace, prosperity, and true fulfillment. Slowly, you will see your mind start to accept that new thought as real. And when your mind believes it is real, the universe will turn it into your reality. Bob said, when you see it in your mind, you will hold it in your hand. If you can see it in your mind, only then can you hold it in your hand. Now understand this, money is not just the result of a job or a business. Money is a response to your level of energy, to your inner belief. If deep inside you, you see yourself as poor, how can the universe make you rich? In Bob's words, you are born rich. It's not about getting money, it's about awakening your richness. You were born for wealth. You don't have to gain anything. You just need to awaken the richness within you.
Here's another secret. Bob often said that inside all of us is an infinite source, an eternal power. You may call it soul, spirit, or the universe, but that power never ends. And when you connect yourself to this infinite source, money, opportunities, and success all begin to walk toward you on their own. Have you ever wondered why some people bring wealth wherever they go? Why their very presence seems to attract money? It's because they themselves become magnets, and magnets never run, they only attract. This was Bob's extremely powerful idea. Don't chase the money. Become the person to whom money gets attracted. Don't run after money. Become the kind of person money runs after. If you wake up every morning wondering, will money come or not? Know this, you have already lowered your vibration. You must raise your consciousness to the level where wealth consciousness becomes your natural state. Now Bob's final and most powerful point. Decision is the ultimate power. The moment you decide, I will no longer think poor, I will no longer live in fear, I will attract money into my life. From that very day, the universe begins to obey your command, because the universe doesn't need your fear, it needs your belief. Money is not an object, it is energy. Money is not a goal, it is a result. Money is not a dream, it is the reflection of your vibration. And the moment you align your thoughts, emotions, and perspective with abundance, money begins to walk toward you, to be with you, to stay with you, and to lift your consciousness higher. Everything that comes into your life is connected to your vibration. This is what Bob Proctor repeated again and again. You don't get what you want, you get what you are vibrating. That means you don't receive what you simply wish for. You receive what you feel, what you think, and what you truly believe. Now think about this. If you are always telling yourself, I don't have money, I'm broke, nothing ever works out, then you are sending a message from your subconscious mind to the universe saying, give me more poverty. And the universe accepts that order. It sends things according to your thinking. But Saint says, man's thoughts are his future. God works through your thoughts. That's why you must keep your thoughts pure and powerful. When you wake up in the morning, what energy do you fill your mind with? Fear, worry, and hopelessness? Or trust, gratitude, and abundance? Remember this, the person who develops the habit of giving thanks sends a signal to the universe that I am already abundant. And that very feeling inspires the universe to give more. This is why Bob Proctor said, act like you already have it, walk like you already have it, speak like you already have it. In other words, think as if you are rich, talk as if you are rich, and move as if you are rich. When you begin to see yourself as a prosperous person without caring what's in your bank account right now, your conscious and subconscious mind together create a new wave. That wave, that vibration, shakes the universe and starts sending things into your life. Through this principle, Bob Proctor guided millions of people out of poverty and into prosperity. So now the question is, will money come just by thinking? No, thinking is the seed of change. But that seed must be watered with emotion and grown with action. Saint says, when you work and add the feeling of God to that work, it becomes a spiritual practice, and its result is always miraculous. That's why whenever you do anything, whether it's a small business, a job, or any kind of service, always add faith and purpose to it. Every morning when you wake up, say, I am prosperous, money loves me, wealth flows to me with ease, I am connected to the energy of the universe. Then watch, your walk will change, your vision will change, and slowly everything around you will begin to shift. Those who think this is just imagination don't know that imagination itself is the first law of the universe. Bob Proctor says, imagination is the most powerful nation.
Everything is created twice, first in the mind, then in physical form. So whatever you want to see, first see it in your imagination, again and again. Feel it, as if it has already come true. Saints calls this in meditation, the power of a determined intention. The essence of this writing is this: money itself walks toward those who believe they are worthy of it, those who don't fear but trust, those who don't beg but give thanks, those who don't wait but live in the imagination that they already have it, and above all, those who see their thoughts and emotions as their greatest wealth and fill them with positivity every single day. So are you ready to make a true connection with the universe? If yes, then start right now. Sit in meditation every morning, thank the universe, feel prosperity, and dive into action. This is the very secret of how money comes walking toward you, without fear, without hesitation, purely on the strength of faith, emotion, and focus. And that's the moment when the universe begins to dance to your tune, when your heart speaks from within. Now I cannot stop. Now I must only receive. And when that feeling awakens inside you, no wall in front of you can remain permanent. Bob Proctor once said, "Don't worry about how it's going to happen. That's the universe's job." Meaning, you just have to clarify your thoughts, repeat them inside you again and again, and then trust the universe. When you drop worry and step into faith, amazing things begin to happen. Suddenly, people, opportunities, and paths start appearing in your life that you never even imagined. That is the law of vibration. Your thoughts, your confidence, your emotions, all of them together create a frequency. And that frequency attracts into the world the very people, things, and experiences that match your vibration. As you think, so do people begin to enter your life. As you feel, so do circumstances start unfolding for you. Now think, if every day you tell yourself, "I am poor, I have nothing, my circumstances will never change," don't these words also echo into the universe? And doesn't the universe listen and bring you exactly those same circumstances? But if every morning you rise and say, "I am wealthy, I have infinite possibilities, the universe is working in my favor," then you begin your day with a different energy. And that energy slowly turns into your reality. Bob Proctor always said, "You were born rich. You don't need to get rich. You just need to recognize it." Meaning, you are already born wealthy. You just need to realize it. Wealth does not mean only money. Wealth means confidence, clarity of thought, steady energy, and the vision that finds possibilities in every situation. Now the question arises, should we just think about this truth and stop there? Absolutely not. After thinking, the most important thing is taking aligned action, taking steps that move in the direction of your goal. No goal is ever achieved just by thinking until you start walking toward it. Read something new every day. Recognize the fear within you and look at it with love. Because where fear ends, faith begins, and faith is the seed from which the mighty tree of wealth grows. If you feel you were left behind, that it's too late, then remember one thing. Time is only an experience of the mind. For the universe, there is no late or early. It only listens to your intention. And when your intention is clear, there is no delay. The path simply begins to open. Remember, you are not an ordinary being. You are a fragment of that very universe that created the sun, decorated the stars, and filled the ocean with waves. If that exists within you, how can anything be impossible for you? So rise, think, feel, and then act in the direction of your heart's calling. Trust that whatever you ask with full love and faith, you will surely receive. Money, success, love, all of it can flow to you. You just first have to believe that you are worthy of it. Because the law of the universe is simple. What you see clearly within yourself is exactly what manifests outside you. So now imagine, when you turn one simple thought into a daily habit, that very thought can slowly transform your entire world. This is not a miracle, it is a science hidden deep within the soul, thought, and vibrations of the universe. Bob Proctor always said, "Your thoughts become your reality." Whatever you think repeatedly, the universe listens and delivers to you. That's why if you want wealth, stop attaching yourself to lack. Step into the consciousness of abundance. Make yourself feel prosperous. Right now, remember, you don't have to do something first to become something. Live in that consciousness now, and the universe will shape you into what you already feel yourself to be. Now close your eyes, take a deep breath, and thank the universe. Thank you, universe. Thank you for listening to my thoughts. Thank you for turning every good feeling into reality. Thank you for the opportunities that are coming to me even before they are visible. Thank you for the wealth that is now flowing to me endlessly. Thank you for the energy that inspires me every single day. Because when we live in gratitude, the universe gives us even more. Gratitude is the highest frequency of the universe,
and the one who connects to it can never be touched by poverty or obstacles. So begin today. Think, feel, and give thanks every morning, every night, and every moment you desire something. This is the secret of wealth, of success, of joy. And this is the truth that allows you to say with confidence, "Now money comes walking to me on its own."